What's up, everybody? It is I, James, coming to you from the Nerdy Mewzings podcast studio for the first ever draw and chat episode and the first ever official Nerdy Mewzings live stream. I'm joined by the enigmatic Edward Lilley. How you doing, Edward?
What's going on, man? Thanks for having me on.
Glad to have you. We are in the ether. We do not know if people are here watching at this point. So if anyone is watching, please say something in the chat and hopefully I'll be able to see it.
Let us know.
I'm gonna check the quality of the live stream and make sure it's actually working here while you get your canvas set up. So let's see here. Get the handy iPad out and see. It says we're live, and it says there's one person watching.
Hey, thank you, one person.
Oh, now we're gonna hear me talking on here. All right, well, it looks good. I don't want to jinx us, but
little did they know.
Little did they know.
It's always an adventure every time we have.
It's Yevgeny. What's up, Yevgeny? He reposted it on. He reposted it over on X. I can see. Thank you, Yevgeny. Yeah, it looks good though. Guys, it doesn't let me, it'll let me see your, if you're watching over on X, it'll let me see your chat and respond to you. But I don't think, actually it lets me see it, but I can't directly respond to it through the little hub here on StreamYard. I can, however, reply to the ones on X, so.
Hey, this is a trial run.
Run. Be kind to us.
We're just trying to collect content for Instagram.
Yeah, and any criticism you have can be directed towards Ed. So
yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we got two viewers.
Hey, I dig it.
I dig it too. You know. Well, hopefully the quality of the stream's not too bad. It looks good here on my iPad. Well, we put so much into the production that we...
you put a lot of work into the production.
We forgot to talk about what we're going to draw. We forgot to figure out what we're going to draw.
We can wing it. We could always take requests too.
Yeah. Yeah, once we get some more people in here, maybe some requests will start flying in. But I'm going to put the iPad to the side here because for all intents and purposes, it seems like it's working. I'm going to look. It says on here we got 7 people watching, so there must be people over on X that are watching. Yeah.
Sweet. Awesome.
Yeah, hit something in the chat, guys, so you can let us know you hear us and everything. I'm gonna post it in here.
I'm glad y'all can hear me. I always have mic issues.
There we go. I'll type that in there. Now it's saying connection is unstable, but you know,
trial run.
I'm literally on a gig a second, and I'm like hardwired in, so I don't know how it could be any more fast or stable.
Am I unstable?
No, it's just telling. It's got these little things up here. It's like showing we barely have 1 bar of signal, which is strange.
That's
But
strange.
I looked at it and it appeared to be working. So we're just gonna do it. Let's get
Hey,
to it.
we're winging it, man. We're winging it, dude.
Any requests in the chat for what you want to see Edward draw? Maybe some more Enoch.
A little bit of Enoch. So check this out. So I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek of my cover for my upcoming re-release, because I released it a couple years ago. So this is my second release. And I did a new cover. I'm working on it now of Eno the Desert King.
Eno, that's right. It's
Fire-
Eno. Yes, sir.
And so this is where I'm at right now.
Oh, that's sick.
It's pretty beautiful, right?
Yeah, super beautiful.
And I've been working on it all summer. This has been a summer project. And one of the things I learned was like I gotta have grace with myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, Ed, you're taking, and I'm like, dude, like earlier this year was tough, last year was tough, and I'm like, Ed, just give yourself the time to have fun.
Yeah.
I'm having fun with this.
It looks like you're having fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to do my Drew Struzan impression here, where the whole Star Wars with the lens flares and all that stuff. I'm not him, but I was greatly inspired by him on this cover.
That's amazing.
You
That
know,
is the colors on there are looking sharp.
I I've been struggling with the colors. Man. I've been going back and forth with the colors. Yesterday, I almost lost my mind.
Did you?
Dude, I was like, let me just walk away. Let me just walk away.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to do that.
Ah, man. So, but I appreciate you telling me that. So, yeah, I'm super excited about this. I can't wait to have a big printing, like a 33-inch by whatever inch,
For
and I just want
sure.
to put it on my wall because I think this is one of my best pieces. But I'm still nitpicking it and figuring it out.
I'm getting all sorts of warnings on here, so I'm just looking up a little
It,
cheat
it can't it
sheet.
can't handle the sauce, is what it
It
is.
can't handle the screen, the OBS professional setup we have going.
It can't handle the sauce, man. That's all it is, dude.
Oh, I see what it's doing. uh, I see
Trial
what
run, trial run. You just got to keep that in mind.
yeah. I see what it's having an issue. you know, would not be technology without its difficulties, would it?
You're preaching to the choir.
Looks like you're doing a little figure study there.
Oh man, this is how I warm up. I
This one just coming out of your head?
just coming off the top,
Off the top of the dome, huh?
off the top of the dome.
Nice.
Like I'll do 10, 15 of these maybe. This is my favorite part. Like I love all the coloring and what I just showed you, but I just love drawing stick figures and
Yeah.
scribbles and crosshatch and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's the fun part, right?
That's the fun part. Like that's the
But
part that I dig.
but this is the part you got to have down to be able to do all the cool stuff. That's what people don't realize.
It's facts. This is the bare bones. Like this is the base, you know.
Yeah. And if that framework isn't right, the finished drawing is not going to look right. And you
It's
can't
gonna
always,
be
yeah,
wrong from Jump Street, you know.
you can't always put your finger on it. Like you'll get the drawing like to a finished stage and you're like, something is off about this.
Mm,
And it's usually because something at this stage was incorrect.
yeah,
You know,
it's
it's
funny.
like
My
it's like
mom,
what they say about polishing a turd.
yeah,
You can't polish a turd.
it's funny. My mom, she's an artist, and she always says to me, she's like, "You do beautiful work, but you do these things that you can't undo,
Right,
and
right.
it makes it into the final thing." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, you're right." So I try to be aware, but also try to be like, lax at
Yeah,
the same time. I don't want to be too hyper focused,
for sure.
especially in this stage where it's just the gesture. Like I want to mess up here. I want to be kind of loose here.
Yeah,
And this is what I was doing on Monday. I think I'm gonna do a Monday thing where it's just live, figure and gesture drawing.
very cool. I guess I should do a little drawing. This has me concerned because it says that I have low disk space, but it's because I use the incognito window apparently to start the stream. So I'm wondering, should we stop the stream and just pop back on real quick in a regular window? That's what I'm
What
wondering.
whatever you think is best. This is a test run. It's trial run.
Yeah, yeah.
No stress.
I think I might need to get that dialed in because I don't want it to impact us. I don't
Right.
know how it works if I end the stream and then I start it back up.
Can you
I think it'll
can you
because
pop
it's
out and then pop back in on a new,
well,
or is it?
I gotta reopen this window in a non incognito window.
Gotcha.
So I would have to stop the stream real quick and then pop back on. But I think I'm just gonna leave it going. I'm just gonna leave it
We're
going.
gonna ride it till the wheels fall
We're
off. How
gonna
about that?
let it burn to the ground. I can
Eh,
see our special surprise guest
Oh yeah, you had guests. What's
is
going on?
backstage. Yeah, I'm making him wait a little bit. We can wait a little bit before we surprise everybody with a superstar talent that we have that's going to be joining us. I didn't even tell you who it is, huh?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
It's not Todd McFarlane or anybody like that, but this guy's up there. Oh man, I gotta warm up too.
So how do you warm up? Do you warm up with sketches? Do you warm up
Same
with
way, yeah,
same
same
way?
way. Yep, trying to you know stay loose and I'm older than you. I got to get the wrist working. The kinks of the wrist have to come out. It's popping and cracking.
Hey, listen, when you haven't drawn for like 24 hours, it's like you got to start from scratch,
Right?
you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And like, luckily, I've had a pretty productive summer where I can like draw a couple hours a day, But
That's great, man.
oh man,
I try to get 30 minutes a day. That's like my goal.
mm,
Yeah, if I can get 30 minutes in my busy schedule,
it's
that's
great.
gravy for me. Get our s- I think this is like a stereotypical speedster pose right here.
Yeah, it is. It's like a impulse. I'm getting
Yep,
impulse vibes.
that's what I was seeing, right? There we go. There he goes. And then if you're if you're like James Heron or Daniel Warren Johnson, you're gonna do these little crazy. I love how they do those little the jaggedy like outline thing on
Yeah.
anything that's moving fast.
Hmm.
They do that inking effect. It's cool.
I think I got a little Superman action going here,
Yeah, or Omni Man.
or Omni Man,
We could say it's Omni Man,
or Homelander, or
or
any
any of
other.
that Superman archetype.
Maybe this leg is coming forward a bit.
And when you block your figures out, do you generally start with that center mass, or do you like to start with the head? I know some people draw the head first, and then some people like to draw the bigger masses of the body first. How do you usually do
I'll
your
usually start
figures?
with the head. I think maybe 75% of the time.
Okay,
Uh, but it also depends on the pose too, you know?
right.
So it's like I'll start mid mass if I need to, you know,
Yeah,
if that's what the pose calls for.
right.
But yeah, 75% of the time I'm starting from like the head and just working my way down.
Yeah,
Like I'll go, let's say head, we'll cross face guy, and then I'll do my line of action, and then it's kind of like I'll do boxes, I'll do circles, I'll see like what's the
yeah.
pose calling for.
That's the other thing I don't think people realize. Like, it doesn't, you can come up with your own shapes to represent this stuff.
Yeah, you can definitely come up with your own shapes.
Like, obviously you need to have the foundation and the kind of that grasp of the fundamentals before you can start manipulating it. But you can come up, like, if you look at Ryan Otley's thumbnails and things, like
Hmm.
he uses all sorts of crazy shapes on his initial, like, blocking in the figures,
Yeah,
but it's like so dynamic right out the gate.
yeah. Like I like using we talked about this when I was on your podcast about George Brigham.
Oh yeah,
I love using his shapes because they're so like blocky, but
yeah.
they create so much dynamic force, you
It's
know?
like a machine.
It's like a
It's like
machine.
he's building a machine, right?
Exactly.
The human machine,
So I take a lot from him.
not the machine like Bert Kreischer machine.
Not that type of machine.
Just the machine, the
Just the
human
machine.
machine.
The human body.
Uh, let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can pull this up over here without blowing anything up.
Don't blow it up, man.
Trying not to, bro. No guarantees.
No guarantee. We're winging it. This is all it is. This is an experiment.
See, nobody's saying anything in the chat, so that has me nervous. I'm like, oh, is it actually going out to everybody right now? It says live.
Are you recording at the same time as well?
Yeah. Yeah, it has the local recordings, like just like when we use Squadcast for the podcast we did, how it was
Yeah.
uploading. It's doing the same thing right now. So we have those backups and everything, but in theory, it shouldn't matter because YouTube is capturing it as
Hmm.
well. But this way, you get like a fuller, like better quality version you can
Yeah.
post. Yeah, it's looking pretty good actually. Yeah, I just pulled it up from my other YouTube account.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, there's nobody in the chat. I think most people are watching over on X actually.
Hey.
Oh yeah, okay, here we can see. I can see on this the stats. 9 people are watching over on X, and then we got 2 via the YouTubes.
Two tubes.
2 tubes. Got the 2 tubes. So I wonder if I can pull my X up and be able to see if it lets me see the chat.
Yeah, I know a couple people who use StreamYard.
Oh geez. Oh, I'm getting feedback. There we go.
Someone said,
Interesting.
"Hey guys."
Hey to everybody over on X. Doesn't look like I can see the. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, I'm able to see it. I'm gonna put something in the chat. If you're watching, let us know you can hear us. They're like, nah. They probably all got it muted. They just want to watch us draw.
You don't want to watch us scribble around. That's all.
You want to watch us draw, man. Looks like
It's weird. Like when I started going live, I'm like, there's no way this could be entertaining.
Yeah.
Watching someone draw in silence, you know?
Yeah. Do we want to break the system? Do we want to test the limits of this and bring in our special guest?
Oh, dude. Let's go for broke.
He doesn't even know, he's probably going to be surprised, but it looks like he's drawing. I'm going to try adding him to the stage here.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the up-and-coming rising supernova of a superstar,
man.
Mr. Yevgeny Sokolov art.
Oh, my goodness.
Boom.
Oh, man. Hey, guys. Yeah, that's too much. I feel like that's too much.
I mean, it's not a lie.
It's not a lie, man.
Appreciate it, guys.
That's all everybody's talking about, man. Your commission list is getting crazy full.
It's catching some steam, yeah.
That's a hell of a deal too you got going there. Let everybody know what that deal is, because you got a few spots left, right?
I have, but out of 31, I filled so far 5 of them.
Okay.
And it'll be all in October, and instead of Inktober, I'll be doing a commission a day.
Oh,
but
nice.
It's a single character with some minimal background or some prop if it needs to be.
Yeah, but knowing you, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, sometimes I go overboard.
I was gonna say you can't just phone it in. You're gonna be putting everything into that, even though it's not maybe what you would consider one of your full scale commissions. It's gonna be pretty nuts.
I'll definitely will try to do my best with that. Yeah,
that's a great way to get some mileage going on your wrists, on the hands and wrists. Right
yeah.
Oh yeah. I really tested out my limits last Inktober, and
yeah.
Strangely enough, I was able to handle it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and try this.
And it can be challenging, can't it? Like, and I don't know about your guys' eyes, but I finally had to start getting the glasses for up close, so I could see better up close. Like that, concentrating and using your eyes for that long can be difficult too.
Yes, it can.
Yeah,
it's really, really taxing.
Yeah,
especially when you're looking at a screen too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For multiple hours. That's what happened yesterday with me. I was like, I have to step away from the screen. It's too much.
Yeah. Yeah, and plus when you get looking at a piece for that long, you start to get a little too wrapped up in it, and then when you pull away, you can see it sucks too, because a lot of times it'll be like looking good to you. And then I know I'll go and I'll like stand like 3 feet back and look at it, and then I can see all the mistakes.
It's like you don't know what looks good anymore.
Yeah.
You've done tried 30 different things in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And you think it all is good. But that's also a good place to be in though, because it means you can make those mistakes and it's still good. You just got to lock in on like what's the right thing,
Yeah.
And that could be tricky sometimes.
Yeah, it really can. I think Yevgeny, you have a spare piece of paper there. If we did a little because one of the things that I'll ask you to do this too, Ed. One of the things that I think a lot of people coming up and trying to learn how to do figure drawing, they neglect the understanding of how to place a figure in a scene, meaning they want to skip perspective and just get to drawing the figure. So
Yeah.
do either of you guys have tips for how to establish the shot so that you are anchoring your figure in perspective and developing that understanding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, because I come from a storyboard background,
Okay.
so I learned a lot about uh, where the imaginary camera is,
Right.
and like the rule of thirds, and like pretty much how to compose the scene. So I'm always thinking about like where the camera is and like
Yeah.
where my horizon line is, you know?
So you're always that's kind of establishing in your brain where the eyes are looking. Like
Exactly.
my friend Clara Meath would call them the imaginary eyes. She has a good perspective course that she just released.
Oh,
And
sweet.
yeah, she talks about the imaginary eyes, where the eyes are going in the scene.
Exactly. And you want to try to like guide the viewer's eye to the thing that you want them to see, you know?
Yeah.
So even on like a small vertical shot, right? Like, and this is my guy, and like we're looking up at him, right?
Can you move
Like,
your camera to the left side of the
oh yeah, yep,
display?
yep. My head's taking up
Oh,
space,
there you go. You
right?
can do that. Yeah.
There you go. Even with something like this, and maybe they're like looking down at us, right? Like, how can I guide the eye? Maybe there's a building here, maybe there's a building here. So like
So do
we're
you
fixated on him.
what I like to do, and I've just started focusing on this more, but I kind of like to lay in some basic like perspective guides
Hmm.
just to give me that little basis to work from when I start constructing the figure, especially if it's like a complicated, like if it's an
Sure.
upshot, like
Mhm.
I'll like to throw my perspective. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. I like to throw my if I'm doing an upshot, I'll throw these lines just to give me a basic idea. So then when I'm looking at that figure, I'm like, okay, well, these forms, if this is his center mass of his chest and everything, that's going to be overlapping and making it so we only see this much of his head from underneath the chin.
Right.
The waist is going to be shorter. We're mostly going to see the pelvis here.
Mhm.
These legs are going to come out. They're going to be a little shorter as this gets closer. The lower leg's going to overlap the knee,
Right.
and then we're getting that effect that we're
Mhm.
looking at this figure, from way
Yeah.
below here, right? So I kind of, for me, and I'm sure like the more proficient one gets, they don't need to do any of this. But
You'd
for
be
me,
surprised.
yeah,
You could eye it, but I think most professionals will draw some sort of loose grid, especially if it's a complicated scene,
right,
Yeah.
because you don't want to wing it.
It
yeah,
does help. It does help, especially like for me, I get to the point where it's just if it's just a like figure like this, not a panel. Most of the time on the panels, yes, I'll definitely use perspective. But
right,
when I'm drawing like an action scene with just a couple of characters, a building scene, I'll start with the figure, the main figure, and then once I kind of mentally know where would it be, the horizon line will stay. I kind of start building around her after that, like about
yeah,
after that figure. But if you start with the perspective already, you have like a say 2-point perspective here, so you already know this is the horizon. So the rest, whatever's going to be above, is going to be looking kind of upwards, and then
yeah,
it's going to level out. Which I teach my students all the time in school. With it, if you're looking at it, it's going to be flat. If you start going up, it's going to be turning into, if it's a can, for example, starts going more circular. Same thing if it goes downwards. So um, when you start building these kind of circles, kind of got to give you kind of an idea of
Yeah.
what to do with the. For example, if you draw that circle for a head or whatever, and you kind of cut it off, it's going to be going this way. Then there's shoulder. Then there's some perspective here.
Oh, we got Jeff Nelson.
Big time
Awesome
Jeff.
writer. Yes, sir. Look at that. Yo, dudes.
What's going
What's
on,
up,
my man?
Jeff?
What's going on? Hey,
Jeff, you ran into one of my students. Carmen sent me a picture. She was out there in town, and you saw her rash guard with my logo on it, and we're like, hey. She's like, yeah, that's my coach. That's crazy. Small world, man. Oh, Ed's
Because you guys are
busting out.
MMA guys, right?
Well, I'm strictly a jiu-jitsu guy. I think and Jeff's also a jiu-jitsu black belt. But yeah, we've dabbled in all the things, over the years. Ed, you're doing the extreme bird's eye view. Look at that.
Extreme birds.
Damn. And Yevgeny, when you were talking about doing more like a commission piece and not a panel, are you thinking you probably have your own formula for establishing that dynamic, awesome shot? Like, you talk a lot about back in the day with Frazetta, how he used that triangle shape, right? He used that composition a lot.
Yep. This is when I was establishing a preliminary sketch for this piece that I'm working on. That's exactly what I was kind of thinking here. Triangle. You can see the triangle here.
Yes, Jorge.
You see kind of reverse,
dabbled in it all.
reverse triangle here. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will do something fun, like draw a triangle on the paper. Very
What I
light.
can do, I just realized this. I can give you the
Oh wow, yeah.
full stage. Look at that.
There it is.
And kind of start going. A lot of the zigzag lines is what I use for bringing that foreground from the background. And then if I do a figure, say I want to do kind of a downward shot, so I already know I'm gonna have to have shoulders kind of above. So I'm starting to draw. Arms disappear here, and the fist here, and shoulder will be right there. This one's back. Just don't forget the neck. Sometimes I neglect that, and
right.
sitting on the chest. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
you get the floating head syndrome.
yeah, exactly. So then you kind of figure out the torso, and you know what that is, and this, and disappearing. The legs down to one back, so it's smaller. And those little rules that you kind of start keeping up with.
That's interesting because you're using basically the same process that an artist tries to use to guide somebody's eye through a page with that Z. They say to guide the eye in a Z or an S shape, and you're doing that with your composition.
You're reading a sentence,
Yeah.
You're reading a sentence in images.
So what it helps with is later I can structure the background using these. So like, for example, it's crumble everywhere and it's fighting. So it'll be kind of building some of these structures that kind of crumbles diagonally this way, slowly getting smaller.
Yeah.
Into the horizon there.
See, everybody's wanting to get one of these Yevgeny Sokolov commissions. I'm wanting that little throwaway thumbnail sketch.
I want a little something too. Those
I just want to go through his little trash can and I'm gonna give you the full stage here, Ed. And we have a really prolific artist in his own right in the chat right now, Mr. Jorge Zavallos, who was just on the podcast recently.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen his Savage Pulp book, it is amazing. And I got a little glimpse of the project that he's currently working on, and it's a even different style, and it is equally as epic. So make
Well, that's
sure
the
you
great
guys
thing
are
about
keeping an
comics.
eye out.
That's the great thing about
Definitely.
comics is you could do 2 completely or 3 or 4 different styles, you know, but it's all comes
Yeah.
down to the basic, what we were talking about earlier, the basic shapes. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Basic, just concrete stuff, you know?
Yeah, and Jorge has some great videos on his channel. So I encourage everybody to check out the podcast episode I did with him, and it's gonna be one of the more recent ones. I think it was a few episodes ago, and in the description you'll have that link to his YouTube channel. So make sure you check that out because he has some good instructional stuff on there. You know, he's hung out with guys like, you know, these minor league guys named, you know, like Klaus Janson and stuff like that. Like
Little stuff, little stuff,
Yeah,
little
yeah.
stuff.
nobody
Yeah.
important in comics, you know, history.
Of course.
So Jorge has a couple of questions here. I'm gonna pop this first one up for you guys to see on the screen here. He says, guys, do you find some characters more difficult to draw than others?
Oh yeah, I think that's feel like it's for a lot of people, for a lot of artists.
Yeah.
I think you will always find someone that's some character that has so much going on that is going to be kind of difficult to put it down at first. But like at first, I gotta say that way back when I started drawing comics more serious, um, Batman was so elusive for me that
Right.
because of the cowl, I just couldn't get the cowl right.
Oh yeah.
It just distorted everything. It was just weird.
Do you
But
find it helpful with Batman to get his facial structure like as if he wasn't wearing the mask down first, and then applying the mask to that foundation helps you? Because that's
I
kind of what
feel
I have to do with him. Because I
yeah, I
always
feel like
try
it
to
is.
just draw him like already with the mask on without putting much structure down, and it never
Mhm.
turns out right, you know?
Yeah, I think you're right there. It's just getting down the face in whichever direction you got going on.
Yeah.
Say you put it all down, and then you're like, okay, so now there's this, there's cheekbones, and there's the mouth, and there's the nose, and then you're like, okay, so now I can start building the
Yeah, I
rest of
know
it.
his ears always give people trouble too, you know.
Yeah,
There's so many different styles of how you can portray them.
and there's your Batman Beyond. Here you go.
Yeah, I'm seeing Batman Beyond right
I'm
there.
seeing a little beyond. I'm seeing some
Yeah.
beginnings right there.
Yep. He had another question for you, Yevgeny. He wanted to know if that commission that you're working on, if that's Big Barda.
Yeah, that's actually a personal piece. I just wanted to draw us kind of. I like to work on something on the side while I'm working on commission.
Nice.
And yes, definitely Big Bard. I love this character.
Yeah,
Just
it's
beating
great.
up on one of those what do you call parademons. Yeah.
Jorge says he finds Superman to be quite difficult. Yeah, me too, Jorge. He's a very iconic and to the point where, you know,
You don't want to mess
DC,
it up.
yeah, in DC they would have a lot of people's artwork redrawn. Like if they got his face the way they didn't like it, that wasn't on model, they would have another artist come in and judge it up a bit, I guess. Make it more on brand. And yeah, they did that to Jack Kirby.
They
Is
did that
he
to Kirby.
wow.
Well, I know that they didn't really like his style at first, right?
Yeah, they did it to Kirby because Kirby was on that Jimmy Olsen book with Superman in it for a while. And they had somebody come in and redraw Superman's head on all of his figures that he did.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a character that's hard to draw. My thing is just like
Now you
different
said
styles.
the opposing answer, the opposing question, what would you say is the easiest character to draw? I think for
Spider-Man.
me, For me, Jorge, I think it's they did have Ross Andrew. Yeah, Ross Andrews, redrew the Kirby faces on there. For me, I think it's a lot depending on what you gravitate towards as far as what you enjoy drawing. So since I enjoy drawing way overly muscled, gigantic hulking type characters, for me, like the Hulk is always really easy. Anybody Colossus, anybody like that, because of my how I gravitate towards that aspect of the bigger characters with the crazy musculature. I tend to find those characters easier, and normal people, like non-superhero, there's the NPCs in the scene. I have a lot of trouble with that, not making them have too much muscle and too much definition and everything, right?
Yeah, I like that. I like draw muscle characters as well, so I find them draw easier.
Yeah, I just did a thing sketch. As a matter of fact, Jorge.
Awesome.
You got me pegged. The stereotyping is true. I also think
sometimes the regular stuff is a lot harder to draw than
I think
like
we
the
like to
fantastical stuff.
draw
You're talking like monotonous.
since I'm a big dude and Yevgeny's a big dude, we probably gravitate towards that. And then Ed, I don't know how big
dude,
you are,
man.
brother.
Are you
little Spider-Man kind of guy?
Yeah. Like my favorite characters to draw is like Spider-Man. I used to draw I could draw Sonic in my sleep,
Oh yeah.
like I love the kind of little guys. But I also like drawing the big muscular stuff too. Just because that's what is most fun.
Yeah.
But I think the things that I have a hard time with is more like not so much a character, but like machine type stuff,
Right.
because it's not organic, it's not muscles. Even though it's basic shapes, it's still like everything has to be correct for machine stuff.
True.
Yeah, I feel it's very tedious sometimes. That's draw machinery and all that. But I don't know about you guys, but I find drawing females sometimes difficult as well.
Oh yeah, 100%. Females, and then like Jorge just said, would you say drawing children is a challenge? There's definitely a huge challenge, and there's a lot of professionals out there that cannot draw kids.
I've seen that.
It looks like they always look like a little short person or something. It doesn't look like a kid, right?
It looked like one of those Renaissance paintings where it's like the grown man in like a baby body,
Yeah. Or how about those Renaissance drawings with the way they portrayed cats with like the human faces?
Yeah. It's like, what's going on here, guys?
Yeah.
What are you guys seeing?
You got me inspired to mess with Spider-Man here, Mr. Ed.
No, it's funny. I actually love drawing women because it was one of the hardest things to draw because it's not big, strong, hulking thing. It can be, depending on the character.
Right.
But I think a couple of years ago, well, a little while ago now, I spent like a whole year where I did nothing but draw one. Like,
yeah, you just have to
figure
put in
drawing, just nailed it in. And once I kind of like got it, again from George Brigham, I was like, oh, this is one of my favorite things now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, Jorge's trying to start some stuff in here.
Uh-oh.
He wants the controversial topics. He says, I'm going to stir the pot. Which was better, Superman or Fantastic Four?
Oh, boy.
All right, first off, have you got something blew up? I heard
that was the
boom.
biggest crack of lightning. And my screen glitched, but luckily nothing went off.
Be careful, man. Don't get zapped through your headphones. You see that streamer get zapped through there? I don't need that on my first live stream, Ed.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen on this first live stream, man.
Be careful, guys.
Hopefully it's not an omen. Well, first off, have both of you guys seen both movies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I figured, given that we're all nerds here. All right, so let's start with Ed. Out of the two, which did you enjoy more and why?
So I enjoyed Fantastic Four more
Okay,
because I got pulled into like the family drama.
gotcha.
I love the effects. I love the sci-finess of it all. The black hole. They're going through war. I can't tell you how many times I've pictured Silver Surfer going at light speed in a warp. So
Oh
when I
yeah,
saw her doing it, even though it's not Norrin Rad, I still could appreciate it for what it was. You know what
yeah,
I mean? Like that was such a sick scene. Um, and then and like the whole Kirby aesthetic throughout the city,
yeah. I dug that.
I dug that a lot. So
And
I
did
think
you
it
you
did
caught
more
the
for.
you caught the Easter egg,
I
right?
caught the Easter egg.
You
I
saw
caught it.
them in there, him and
Yeah.
Stan in the art
I
studio.
was like, oh, first I got sad because I was like, man, what a movie to not have Stan, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Like this is the movie to have Stan in it, but the fact that they gave us the little Kirby shot, I love that.
Yeah,
But
that
for
was
me
cool.
being like a major sci-fi guy, like it kind of scratched that itch, you know?
Okay, yeah. So that resonated with you.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy Superman?
I enjoyed Superman. My only thing is that it didn't stay with me for very long.
So
I
you
was like,
would
"Oh, that
say
was
like
fun."
you wouldn't rewatchability wise, you would rather watch Fantastic Four again.
Yeah, but I know for Superman, like it might take me a couple tries to like.
Oh
Oh boy,
geez.
it's thundering like crazy out there.
Wow.
I know for Superman, it might take me a couple tries for me to like get into it, you know.
Yeah.
But for Fantastic Four, it was kind of out the gate.
All right, I'll let Yevgeny go next, and then I'll give my take on both. So, which out of the two, which did you enjoy more, and why?
I I'd like to say probably Fantastic Four as well. Just because the range of acting was much better as well as the story and a bit of a darkness, the darker kind of a side to the story.
Mm,
I enjoyed that more than Superman was. Um, Superman was almost like we're making a kids version with little bit of rated R stuff, like with some of the things like Lex Luthor and spoiler alert, shoots a gun ahead.
mm,
But you know, other than that, I found Fantastic Four to be more entertaining and um, kind of the sacrifice, kind of a different sacrifice story here. That like
mm.
the kid involved and um, the ending kind of got me there a little bit too. I was like,
I'm
wow,
saying, right?
yeah. I was like, hold up, man, hold that shit, pull it back. Um, so yeah, Superman was fun. It was still an entertaining film, but that's
Yeah,
all it was to me. Um, maybe it's also because I'm a Snyderverse guy.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I,
No,
I'm a bit of a Snyder guy. I'm a bit of
I'm a Snyder guy too.
a.
I love 300, man. That's where I got my nickname.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's my jujitsu competition, jujitsu world nickname is 300 because of the beard.
Oh
And
wow.
Nice.
one of my buddies, when we were up in Canada teaching a huge seminar, had everybody in Canada where we were in Victoria, BC. He had them all convinced that we were out at a bar, and he had everybody convinced I would just Gerard Butler's stunt double in 300, and people were buying them free drinks. That's
Oh
crazy.
That's
wow.
awesome.
Yeah. I'm like, you guys do realize how small Gerard Butler is, right? Like he's not a
Most
tall
actors are
dude.
my size. I'm
Yeah,
tiny.
he's not a tall dude.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
But
that.
yeah, that was funny. All right, well then I gotta be the bucket of cold water in the group, I guess. The
You
wet blanket.
you would
No,
do that. You would
no,
do
let me say
that.
I liked them both.
Hmm.
So I
Okay.
enjoyed both. I think I would have enjoyed Fantastic Four more if I didn't have Superman to compare it to.
Right.
Normally I'm a MCU guy through and through, but
Hmm.
I enjoyed Superman more. I wasn't expecting to. I enjoyed the fact that it felt the most like an actual comic book brought to life. I felt
Mm-hmm.
compared to a lot of superhero movies. Um, so for me, it really resonated with me. I like the positivity and the message of, you know, hope and humanity
Right.
and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't see I couldn't really find all the woke implications that people were saying before I had seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that mental gymnastics to try to find that stuff was going on. But overall I enjoyed it. Fantastic Four, I enjoyed many aspects of it, but what edged it for me is I know a bit more about the Fantastic Four comics,
Right.
and I have a bigger idea, a clearer picture in my mind of who Reed Richards should be and how he should act,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and how
Yeah.
Galactus should be. So the thing and the thing,
Right.
the thing is the thing, like, dude, like what he ran through some pillars and pushed somebody once. Like in the
Yeah.
comics, he's like slugging it out, clobbering time, like punching people through
He
walls,
did
you
seem a
know.
little reserved to like
Yeah.
be
So
that guy, you know?
I thought he was underutilized. I felt like Reed was like did not come across as the smartest man in the in the universe. He seemed very unsure and very like scared and unconfident.
Mm,
Um, other than the moment he was the most Reed from the comics was when she was upset with him that he didn't build the crib, and he was
right.
having Herbie build the crib, and he
Yeah.
basically was like, well, anybody can do that, not everybody can do this, like all the the crazy science and stuff that he
Yeah.
was doing. So like basically why would I waste my time on that?
Good
That was
point.
the most Reed from the comics,
Mhm.
because Reed in the comics is almost like almost to a point like arrogant and like very much aware of how much of an intellect he had. And so for me, that took me out of it a little bit, the underutilization of the thing. And then the Galactus being a buffoon at the very end, like, oh yeah, he figured out I'm not stepping there. That's gonna teleport me, but he didn't smash it after that. Like, why do you leave
That's
it open so the plot could work to where he gets pushed
that's
pushed in
MCU
there?
logic right there, as far
Yeah.
as that was.
So, you know,
Next
but
No,
on
I
episode of
definitely hear
MCU.
you on that. And one thing I've realized in retrospect about Fantastic Four was how all the characters did feel like a step off, you know?
well,
Of
Sue was awesome.
Sue was awesome.
I didn't
Sue was
expect
great.
to like her portrayal as much as I did, but I felt like
Mhm.
she felt like the leader of the team
Mhm.
and the confident one.
Yeah.
Um, which, you know, it's not on the actors or anything, that's on the script, right?
Right.
And I guess there was something like over 20 minutes cut from it,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
and a lot of
Wow.
stuff like changed around. So I'm sure a lot of that's, you know,
That could have helped, you know.
maybe. Yeah, I know they
Could have
cut
helped.
out John Malkovich. His whole part was out of there
Yeah, I saw that.
because there
It
was
seems
supposed to
like
be.
they've been working on this movie for a little bit trying to get it right.
Yeah, and apparently there was a lot of test screenings where it wasn't doing great, so they went in and did a lot of reshoots and all of that. So that
Did
would
they
be
put a lot of
interesting.
did they put a lot of middle-aged men into that room to watch the show?
Probably, they
Who
probably
enjoy
did. Yeah.
who enjoy comics? That would help.
Well, and that's one of the things too. It's like I think there's a lot of focus with these movies on making it relatable or understandable to the general public and not necessarily making it to, you know, stick closer to the source material and appease the diehard
Yeah,
fans
Yeah.
of the source material.
I
Yeah.
could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
Um,
They're just like, you know, no. Everybody have to be entertained.
but yeah, like Silver Surfer being the Shala Ball version didn't bug me at all. Like I thought she was great.
I thought it was gonna bug me because I'm a big
I
Silver
thought it
Surfer
was
guy.
too, and I wanted it to be Norrin Rad, but it didn't. It actually didn't bother me.
Yeah, and especially too knowing that probably in the main universe they'll bring him in somehow. I
Yeah,
hope.
and hopefully Galactus gets a little better send off. You know,
She ushered in the Galactus.
He was like, "What is this ant doing pushing me back? This is
Yeah.
strange."
Billions of years he's been around, but
I think he was taken by surprise.
didn't know that portal was going to be a problem.
Yeah.
He knew enough not to step there, but he was like, I'm going to leave these things and I'm going to give me the baby. I want to see the baby.
That was like the most common meme.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
With fat bastard. All right, let's see what Jorge says. I love Superman, a lot of fun, very different for DC. I felt Fantastic Four was ironically not fantastic, but formulaic and didn't really take any risks. Yeah, I could see where they kind of played it a little safe. And he says Fantastic Four was too quote unquote safe, and Gunn went for it. In his Superman, I do respect Gunn for making a wildly new and different Superman. Yeah, he definitely changed the formula.
Yeah, he did.
Tell you what, I really enjoyed that the T guy. What's his name?
The Mr. Terrific.
Oh, Mr. Terrific. Oh yeah, he went off.
Yeah, that was a character I didn't really know about, and now I'm like a huge fan and want to see a movie about him. After that, you know.
From what I hear, there was a series talking about Sirius.
Yeah,
I can see him getting a series.
I'm trying to do a McFarlane-ish Spider-Man, which means that means his legs got to look like it's broken, right? It's got to be able to do something that
broken.
It's got to do something that nobody's leg would be able to do, like
contort the way where you can't really contort.
Yeah, see his ankle, his knee is blown out at this point. Got it like this.
Yeah, there you go. For sure.
He got those ligaments, man. He got those ligaments. He's all right. He'll figure it out.
Well, Todd always said he wanted to emphasize more spider than man, right? When it came to the name, he's like, it's Spider-Man.
Good point.
Have you guys been seeing those set photos of the new Spider-Man?
Yeah, did you see that web swinging rig?
Yeah.
That was so cool. The tank and you know me, I like tanks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was cool. They were doing like a practical streaming, the web swinging and everything. And they kind of were filming some of that practically. I thought that was really cool.
I thought that was really cool. I was just looking at the Amazing Spider-Man because now I'm like in the zone, like in the Spider-Man zone.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this is like it was quote unquote dark because everything was shot at night. But man, I thought they did a great job at like capturing his movements and all the little quirkiness and all that kind of stuff, you know.
For sure.
Yeah, that's good. That's they're hyping it up already. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, they're hyping it up. They need that hit, man. They need that Billy.
Gonna have Punisher in it and Hulk, I'm hearing.
Yeah, apparently it's Savage Hulk too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they need to, you know, Thunderbolts really surprised me. I really ended up enjoying that. That was one I didn't have much expectation for because I don't really know a whole lot about those characters other than the Sentry. But I thought that was pretty fun.
I actually didn't see that one because
it's actually good, dude. I would say I enjoyed it more than both Superman and Fantastic Four.
Oh wow!
But I'm gonna have to agree with that.
Okay, yeah. You
better. Sweet. I'll definitely have to check that out.
No. What am I gonna do to Yevgeny? He's like 6'10". Grab me. He's gonna say puny human.
Yeah, okay, but I don't do the
yeah.
Stuff, so,
yeah, I know. Plus,
listen, I'm small and can't fight. I'll take both y'all on right now.
Plus, you and I, Yevgeny, we are the stereotypical gentle giants.
Yeah.
Just because we have the ability to do savage things. It just means we don't need to, right?
Exactly. That's what we
It's-
draw all the time. So for therapy, right?
There you go.
Exactly. It's to suppress, it's to keep those demons at bay.
Yes.
It's funny, they say opposites attract, and I swear all my friends most of my life have been much bigger than I have.
You got to have that posse, right? You got to have the
I gotta have
squad.
that posse,
The
man.
squad's got to have your back.
You know what I'm saying? I've always been a Timon to someone else's Pumbaa, which I don't mind. I play the role.
Jorge's bringing up all sorts of good discussion.
All right. Let's
He
do it.
says, what would you say is the ideal superhero artist? In other words, a universally liked superhero artist. Universally liked is hard because art is so subjective.
I don't think anyone is universal.
I think I would say Jim Lee is pretty universally liked.
I think Jim, I agree with you. I think Jim has like the house style of comics, you know?
He has his haters like anybody else, but
For sure.
I think I agree though with Jorge as far as the Neil Adams part. Like Neil was just legendary. And I'm not as familiar. I'm just now starting to get into the Jose Luis Garcia Lopez stuff. So I my opinion might change in that regard when I look up more of his stuff.
And then Kirby, you know, like
but Kirby was not universally.
I feel like it's become
liked.
more appreciated over time.
I feel like Kirby gets more. I think the more, as an artist, the more you start understanding about art, the further you get into it, the more you realize how extraordinary and difficult what he was doing is.
Right.
And back in the time, everybody thought it was like horrible.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people back in, like I talked to a lot of artists who, you know, come from that generation of picking up comics, and they're like, yeah, I didn't like Kirby stuff back when I was a kid, but now I have a great appreciation for it. The more I understand about art and the more I have an understanding of how difficult it is to capture exactly what he was doing.
Right.
And do it prolifically, as many pages a day as he did.
Yeah, like six pages a day a lot of times.
It's insane. Yeah, it's insane.
Man, I can't get 6 pages done in a year. What
I mean, understanding that the design of shoes went from, say what, this,
yeah,
you know, to hey, let's every thread, every every little piece of part of the boot and creases and I mean, you can spend 2 hours just drawing a boot.
Yep.
So
exactly.
There is a difference why he could do it so fast, but evolution of comics has brought us here where we have to draw every little.
Well, and I'm a junkie for the detail stuff, so it's hard for me to get away from that and to you know, it's really hard.
I'm learning to
appreciate leave stuff out is hard for me.
I'm learning to appreciate the simplification of it, because it's like not every panel can be commission level, you know, as much as we want it to.
Right.
And like I've been looking at Jorge Jimenez. I always look at Jorge Jimenez. I think he's like the guy. But his most recent stuff is a lot less like detailed than it's been in the past couple of years. And but the thing is, it's so proficient because he makes it work.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's the way to do it, you know. That's why sometimes some folks wonder is like, but why your art doesn't look the same in the, you know, pages?
Yeah.
The interior pages. Yeah, it's hard to pull off. So a lot of that is in a smaller scale.
Deadline changes a lot, right?
Deadlines, yes. I was like, I get it.
Now, if you're David Finch and you
Oh,
decide to spend however
8
many of his
years.
last 8 years,
He took 8 years. It's 8-issue miniseries. So he basically spent a year per issue.
he went off
you went
the
out.
rails
Yeah,
on that.
He went ham.
I'm looking
He
forward to
went
reading
hammer
that.
time.
So I got the I paid way too much money for the for a double signed copy of that
Oh, wow.
San Diego Comic-Con exclusive preview of it that's in black and white.
I don't think you paid too much money. I don't know what you paid, but it can't
You're
be.
like-minded. But
Enabler.
yeah. It was an eBay purchase at a premium, we'll just say. It being signed by Kirkman and Finch made it
Oh, God.
to me what seems like a worthy purchase. But I was saying it's too much detail for standard comic size, especially in black and white. I was talking to the inker John Levasseur about it, and I was like, dude, it's too much detail. And I'm like, the colorist has to do some heavy lifting on it to separate everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true, because I saw there's a double page spread that's in that preview in black and white with, you know, all the foliage and just uber line work and everything. And it's like, you don't know where to look. Like, it's confusing for your eye without color on it. And then
the colorist did a really good job.
And it's the same gal that's coloring Battle Beast.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wow. I think it's like Annalisa Leone or something like that. She's actually I reached out to her about being on the podcast, so I'm gonna get her on here. She doesn't speak a whole lot of English, so she was telling me she would be more comfortable, like, if I kind of let her know the questions I would gonna ask ahead of time, so she could be more prepared. But I was like, oh, I'll definitely do that if you want to come on. But yeah, she knocked it out of the park, because I saw that same spread colored, and everything was very readable and easy to understand, even with all the details. So that's the importance of having a
good colorist,
a great colorist, right?
Yeah, exactly. What country is she from?
I'm not sure where she's from. Yeah, I'll have to ask her. We got another awesome comment from Keanu Steve. Hey everyone, big fan of your videos. Glad I caught your live.
Sweet.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome.
Appreciate you being here. This is the first of many, so stay tuned. I have a lot of big plans. Now that I got a StreamYard, and I think, what do you guys think about inviting another surprise guest in here?
Do it.
Go for it.
Let's say the more the merrier. Yeah.
Yeah, let me message him. See if he's available and ready.
As they say in Russia, в тесноте да не в обиде.
Translate for that. Translation.
Translate would be it's very hard to translate that, but kind of like the more the merrier, sort of the same thing. Kind of like the word for word translation is like, if you have a good company but not a lot of space.
Gotcha.
And you see they're all close together, but you're still happy because you're all together, kind of. That's,
I like it.
One of those things.
I dig it, man.
All right, I just messaged him. We'll see if he's available. I'm not sure.
Personally, he should be. He should be available.
He should be available.
Come
well,
on.
I kind of didn't give him a lot of warning yesterday, and then I let him know, the time frame. So if he's able to make it, great. So this Spider-Man I'm doing here, while it, it's somewhat McFarlane-ish as far as the what would you say, the foreshortening and everything, I think McFarlane would go even more crazy on a pose like this. I think he would probably he would have like mostly that foot would be right
It'd
in
be
our
right in front of
face.
you.
Yeah, it would be taking up like that much, right? And we probably would just see like a sliver of his calf or something, and then he'd have
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
the we just have like barely an indication, and he would have that crotch shot, the McFarlane
Mhm.
crotch shot.
Classic.
Got it.
The classic
Classic
McFarlane
McFarlane.
crotch shot. And then you would barely see any of his waist. You probably just have like the top of his head here. That's more of a McFarlane Spider-Man pose.
There you go.
It's so 90s. It's so 90s.
It is.
I think I must have drawn at least 25 images since we've been on.
Yeah, I
Like,
know
just
you're
been
fast,
sketching,
dude.
Yeah.
I just been sketching.
I've been talking and reading the
Yeah, you're host. You're host.
reading the
Yeah.
chat, you know.
I'm past that stage where I got to work quickly, so now I'm just digging in details.
Yeah.
But I
I-
did sketch a little Lobo while we were at it, so there you go.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, sweet.
Ready for got another commission ready to go.
Well, actually, the commission that I have, one of them for the October, is the Lady Lobo.
Oh, nice.
So that'll be fun. First time for me to draw her.
Honestly, I forgot there was a lady Freudian slip. A lady Lobo.
I didn't know there was
Yeah.
one.
I've seen some Simon Bisley pieces that he depicted
Yeah,
there,
I can recall now.
but it's just not a lot of it. Like
Yeah.
there's a here and in between images that I could find as reference.
Yeah, I remember seeing one of Bisley's drawings of her.
Hmm. Another guy I admire.
Oh man, he's amazing. Did you watch that like studio interview that guy did with him where he's like actually there at his studio? It's a more recent video. If I find it again, I'll send it to you.
Ooh, please
But
do.
it's literally this dude like spent a bunch of time with him and got to. It's like a long thing too. It's like 2-part
I got
video
that.
series.
Who is
Like
it?
it's this. I don't know who the interviewer is, but he's with Simon Bisley.
Okay.
And he's like at his studio and like hanging out with him and looking at his sketches and his old drawings and paintings and stuff and like interviewing him about his career. It's epic.
Oh, sweet.
And
Yeah, I definitely watched that.
and Bisley is your stereotypical amazing artist because he's like doesn't like the majority of the stuff that he's done.
Yeah.
He's like, everybody liked this, but I think it looks like garbage or whatever.
Yeah, I love his greedy work, like that greedy, crazy.
Oh, looks like our other surprise special guest has arrived backstage.
Wonderful.
Should I let him in?
Oh yeah, dude.
Thank you. Let's
We
go.
have the one and only, a spectacular YouTuber in his own right. He has an amazing channel that everybody needs to go and check out right away. The one, the only, Mr. Bigby McFly.
Awesome.
What's up, Bigby? Oh, look,
Not
he's
much.
got
How
his
you doing,
sticker
man?
there and
You got
everything.
the sticker and everything.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
last second, I'm like, I'm gonna throw a sticker on there. That's a good intro.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
How you doing today,
Hey,
buddy?
sorry I'm late, man.
Oh, you're not late at all, dude. I just shot that message over to you. I got caught up in watching all these guys' amazing art here.
Right. I had an emergency. My phone like bricked at like midnight last night, and I was panicking because I use it
Oh
for
man,
everything.
bro.
Oh,
So
no.
it
So
was crazy. Ed and I were gonna get on here and like get on 30 minutes before and test everything, and I
right.
stayed up till
Mhm.
1, like testing things and making sure everything was copacetic last night, and it was working perfectly. I boot up. I'm literally getting everything set up, and my drawing monitor, like it's not a Cintiq, but it's basically a Cintiq. It
Right.
stopped working. I'm
Oh
like, you
no.
gotta be kidding me. So I'm
Like 10
messaging,
minutes before the
yeah, like
point
10 minutes
started.
before.
Oh
So
no.
so I rapidly go and uninstall drivers. I got to reboot 2 different times, and then
Oh,
so then I'm like, it's working, and I get in, and then Ed, he didn't have his OBS sharing his virtual cam, so we had to figure that out. And then
No.
literally
30
at the
seconds.
5, no, Ed, it was at 5
It
when
was
you
at
popped
5?
on. Yeah,
Oh,
and I'm like,
man.
all right, we're going live. And
Yeah.
here we are. We made it.
Yeah, we did.
Right on.
And
worked
it
out.
seems to be working. So
So what's everybody working on?
have you met either Yevgeny or Ed?
No.
Oh, dude, they are
Nice to meet you
prolific.
guys.
Yeah.
No, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Bigby
you, brother.
McFly.
So
You can call me Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Mr. Bigby Brian. Yevgeny, I'm sure you've seen his stuff. He's kind of the hot thing right now. He's
Yeah.
everywhere. He's everywhere and doing crazy commissions and things. So I was honored that he would join us today. And Ed is another prolific artist and working on his Kickstarter and everything. And as you can see by his figure drawing skills, he is pretty high level.
Oh, thanks, man.
Awesome.
And he's showing me up because I was doing my I was doing my McFarlane-ish angle of Spider-Man, and he's one upping me there.
This is my second Spider-Man today.
I know.
Right on.
I've been more hosting and not really drawing much.
That happens sometimes. Well, maybe I should draw Spidey too. Then I didn't really
Yeah,
have a
you
plan.
should. I want to see it. Do a McFarlane type Spider-Man pose.
All right.
That's kind of what I was challenging myself to do.
It's the McFarlane show.
I started with this, but then I was like, no, that's not extreme foreshortened enough to be a McFarlane pose.
That actually looks pretty good. I like that actually. Yeah, depending on the
That's
pose of your
McFarlane.
hands, like if you brought your hands maybe done like right in the middle where his shoulders are hunched real forward.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. And then depending on your angle of it too. I mean, you could rotate that too. The thing about McFarlane, a lot of times you do you rotate the body to a different position on the page, like the orientation of the page, and it makes all the difference in the world.
For sure. Yeah, I was telling these guys, I said that first pose didn't show enough of his crotch. It was McFarlane. He does the crotch coming at you.
Crotch work, yes. Get the crotch work in there, right?
Gotta have it.
Oh man, Jorge Zavallos, man, you trying to just stir the pot the whole time. First, he made us tell him who we liked, what movie we liked more, Superman or Fantastic Four. So we had that whole debate, or I wasn't really
different.
It was a conversation. Yeah, right? I agree. But now he's coming in here with this stuff. I'm going to stir the pot again. What do you feel about John Romita Jr.?
I have a soft spot for John Romita Jr. Because I grew up reading X-Men during that time period.
Okay.
And I don't have a problem with his art. I know a lot of people do.
I don't either. I would say I'm not as fond of his Spider-Man stuff that he did, but I am a huge fan of his Punisher stuff. That Punisher arc that he did, that was phenomenal.
Yeah, he's very talented.
Now, how much of that It's interesting to think, though, how much of that do you think, because that his art, he does have a lot of his trademarks of his style on that Punisher series, but he was being inked by Klaus Janson. So I'm wondering
Right,
how
and
much
Klaus can
Klaus
fix
went in and
almost anything. I mean, he fixed
yeah,
Frank Miller, right? So I mean,
exactly.
Well, yeah. I wish I
yeah.
was as well rounded in his work. All I know is that he's done Spider-Man, and so I'm a terrible person to ask that question.
He did Kick-Ass, the original Kick-Ass. Did you ever see those?
Never seen the
Yeah.
books.
Those are
Never seen the
great.
book.
Yeah,
Right.
he did Superman for a while for DC. It was a really good run there.
Okay.
Does he have controversy? Is he controversial?
A lot of people just
Some
like,
people
for
don't
whatever
like his
reason. Yeah.
art for one reason or another. They're just like they think it's too sketchy.
Mm.
Yeah.
What I do appreciate about him is that he's humble enough to be hilarious. In one of the interviews, he said that he's like, my father was guiding me in a lot of those things. He said, you might want to do this or change this. And he
Yeah.
said one comment was that anything bad, my dad fixed for me.
Yeah, he did say that, didn't he?
Yeah. So
That's
I'm like,
true.
okay.
But then there's a lot of people with strong opinions about Ramirez Senior as well.
Oh, what? I mean, his stuff is so good. I mean, he's a classic artist.
Yeah.
But
He is.
I
He
mean,
is.
I get you can have an opinion, but if you have a negative one, I believe you're wrong.
I think with both of those guys,
I bumped a button or something and I disappeared.
are you back?
I'm
You
back.
reappear? No, I think with both those guys is that, one of the things that gets lost in comics, I think, is the art of storytelling.
Right.
It's like not every panel and every page is gonna be,
a
the
masterpiece.
greatest.
Yeah.
Yeah, the greatest masterpiece. But it's like, how are you guiding the viewer's eye? How are you telling this story? And I feel like with the Ramirez, like they do such a great job at that part, though.
There you go. I finished my piece. You good?
There,
there
you
you
go.
go.
Look at that.
That's good.
Man, we thought Ed was fast.
Finished. Nice work.
You guys want to see a sneak peek? I'm doing a thing for Comics Curing Cancer. I don't know. Do you guys know who Christina Payne is?
The name's familiar.
She's one of the Blue Wrenches. She's up for a CBC award.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
But she sent to a bunch of artists these wooden hearts.
Oh, cool.
And you're supposed to draw some art on it and get creative. So I was brainstorming and thinking, and I'm like, okay, hearts. I'm like, okay, let's try to my first thought was to do the Spider-Man logo on the heart kind of thing,
Right.
Like, oh, that everybody's, and actually I've seen a lot that are coming through are the Spider-Man face on the logo.
Right.
And so I'm like, hearts. Okay, okay, hearts. I'm like, okay, let's just abstract think. I'm like, hearts. Okay, heart-shaped booty. All right, okay, yeah, there we go. And I go, all right, last thing, heart-shaped booty comics. I go, oh, okay, how about that Milo Manara Spider-Woman cover?
There you go.
Okay, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do a take on my own take.
The most controversial cover in
of all time,
many years.
Right. So here's my my sketch. So far.
There you go.
Hey.
Oh, perfect.
You didn't make her butt big enough, man.
This is gonna be the Christina Carpenter Spider-Woman.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah. So
that's awesome.
Yep, that's
great alignment you got there.
Oh, thanks. Yeah,
you gotta bump those cheeks up to match the shape of the heart a little more.
Maximum cheekage.
I think I'm gonna put a brick pattern in the background, so it's like she's on a brick wall.
Oh, very cool.
Like,
that's turning out great, man.
Yeah. So
awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on for that. But all right, let's do some.
All for a good cause.
Yeah, let's do some McFarlane-esque Spidey.
You get to draw booty and for a good cause. Yeah, you're winning.
Exactly.
Yeah,
right. Whenever you can incorporate both beautiful women and art together, you're good.
You're good. Man, my mouse goes in and out. These
Yeah.
little Bluetooth mouses.
Oh yeah. Sometimes they get a little finicky.
Yeah, very finicky.
Who in comics draws the best women? That's what Mr. Jorge.
According to some, I heard that it was Sylvester.
I'm gonna go with Frank Cho.
I was gonna say Cho is
Yeah.
up there.
Silvestri draws very plastic women. Very much the stereotypical fake boobs, lip fillers. Like I
Adam
like
Hughes. I'd have to
Adam
go Adam
Hughes,
Hughes.
yeah.
Adam Hughes. Yeah.
When you
Adam
said
Hughes.
when you said
Linsner?
lip fillers, I said modern women.
Yeah. He's been drawing women of our current time for the past 20 years.
And you can't forget J. Scott Campbell.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He kind of owns that niche right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we would say a realistic look, then Cho, right?
Realistic is going to be Cho, yeah,
Cho.
and
But
or
when you
Cho or Hughes. Kind of
Okay,
Yeah,
fit
Hughes
that.
is really great.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I love
Frazetta back in the day for sure.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So for me, I'd say right now, Hughes, my favorite, realistic women. But yeah, J. Scott
Yeah.
Campbell, probably cartoony, like more cartoony, stylistic.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's definitely him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Jorge bringing the great questions.
He is bringing some really great questions,
He's like the most interactive in the chat too.
which we appreciate that. This is a trial run, right?
It is, and we've already been going for an hour and 26 minutes.
Is that all? Cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to do a weekly thing?
Weekly might be hard for me, but I'm definitely wanting to make it pretty regular. So we'll have to chat and figure it out. It'd be good for me
I'm
because
trying to get my streaming up as
yeah.
well.
Be nice to get a regular thing going where you're
Yeah.
like, I know this is my weekly sketch and draw day. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. No,
I
generally
so often I don't make myself draw,
Yeah.
I need to.
And Saturdays are usually pretty good for me unless I'm out of town, like coaching at a tournament or teaching a seminar or something. So I can make some time on Saturdays pretty consistently. So maybe we chat behind the scenes and come up with a game plan.
For sure.
We should. I'm in. I mean, if you ever need somebody, come in.
I'll think
always in.
about it. I don't know if we need somebody of your skill level in here making us all feel bad.
I take up a lot of space. I'm sorry.
And I'm just talking I'm talking for myself.
My skill level. Oh man. I tell you, if I had a nearby sketch from 2019, you'd be like, really? Really?
Yevgeny, not all of us were fine art instructors, okay?
Yes, teaching is my job. We're going back Tuesday, so.
Where do you teach at?
A small town in Missouri.
Oh, there you
go. That's a small school.
Don't let him. He's gonna stalk you. It's gonna show. People are gonna show up for autographs.
Yeah.
Can't
be too specific. Oh, it'll get specific enough. I'm gonna be on the YouTube giving a presentation Thursday.
Oh, there you go.
For the local youth museum.
Nice.
They started inviting guests and stuff like that, and they wanted me to come in, talk about Russia, my life, and all that.
That's awesome, man.
So if you didn't know where I am, this is pretty much gonna kind of.
Now we're gonna know.
Gonna know.
Track him down.
A tiny town in Missouri. Missouri. I mean Missouri. Yeah.
Yeah, Missouri.
Missouri.
That's the classic joke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nowhere near Kansas City, so that's for sure. Otherwise, I'd be like, "Hey, Scotty, we're gonna have a drawing session." Or,
yeah.
I don't know. Is that too busy? I would like to meet that guy.
Which Scotty? Scotty Young?
Yep, Scotty. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
in
awesome.
Kansas City.
Yeah, I want to try to get him on the pod here soon.
Yeah, he's great.
Ooh.
And you do a
I
great job of
appreciate-
getting some people on your podcast, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been really cool because I just reach out and ask, and so many people have been gracious and wanted to come on, like people with crazy credentials and everything that I never expect anybody to say yes, so it's always a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, you
Like
have.
I just
It's
had
amazing.
I just recorded yesterday with this writer who I didn't really know much about, and then I pull up his friggin' IMDb. It's like, oh yeah, he's just written for like every friggin' animated cartoon you've ever heard of
Oh
in the
wow.
past 20
Wow.
years. Like he's like written for the Batman, Teen Titans, Johnny Test, Transformers. Like
Who is it, if I may
Yeah.
ask?
his name's Adam Beechin, and
That
he has
sounds
written
familiar.
Wow.
yeah, he's written a ton of stuff, and he's done a lot of comic writing. So he did Batman Beyond miniseries with Ryan Benjamin. He's done a lot of work for a
Yeah.
lot of writing for DC.
Yeah, and you had Ryan on the show too, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, I
had
was
Ryan
stoked they
on.
had Ryan, dude.
Yeah, we've been trying to put that together a long time. He's so busy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But he Ryan's been a big influence on me. He's always goes out of his way to give me a lot of extra time, like when I see him at cons and things, to give me drawing advice and stuff. So I had asked him way back when I was first coming up with the idea for the podcast to come on.
Yeah, he seems like a really nice, down to earth guy.
Super nice guy.
Yeah. I
Who
get so
really
much just
praises
from his
dudes.
clips. You know?
Yeah, his clips
yeah.
are great.
He just had a recent one out about inking.
Yeah, he's got that new Proco, basically like I think it's like a figure drawing / how he does commissions type of thing, like how he poses characters and like his thought process and everything.
Yep.
I prefer to answer your question, Mr. Jorge. I prefer the John Buscema Surfer.
What is
he says, do you prefer Kirby Silver Surfer, Buscema, or Mobius?
Oh, Buscema. Buscema
Well,
for sure.
If we're gonna talk about that, then take a page out of the book of Denzel Washington in one of those movies about a submarine. Apparently, it's which one did he say was the right one?
Yeah, that's a good line.
He said Kirby.
It's true.
Yeah,
so Kirby's the only. Yeah,
they got in the fight, and he's like, everybody knows Kirby. Yeah, Crimson Tide.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, I got a little Silver Surfer going right here.
Yeah, you do. It's sick. Jorge, I'm not. Admittedly, I am not familiar with the Mobius stuff. I need to look.
Oh, Mobius is great.
I'm not familiar with his Surfer. I'm familiar with other stuff, but not the Surfer.
Gotta hit the Pinterest.
Yeah, he did like a 2-issue limited series with Marvel. It was great. And I think he did some stuff with Epic too for that.
Who here has the very first ever Marvel graphic novel, which happens to be Jack Kirby and Stan Lee's Silver Surfer? It was like the last time they worked together. Any of you guys got that?
Yeah, the book. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
which was a movie pitch, actually.
Yep. It's the first ever Marvel trade paperback.
Wow.
Really?
Yep. That's its key issue status is that it's the first one. And it's really it's pretty epic. Now, was it a movie or was it? I think it was actually for a play that they adapted.
What I read was that it was from movie pitch, but it could be a play.
Yeah,
that's cool. No, I can't say that I do.
It's great. You'll pay way too much for it on eBay if you go looking for it.
Of course.
Now I gotta look. Jack Kirby and the Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer, the ultimate cosmic experience. Oh, you can get one used on Amazon for $50.
There you go.
Well, there's a hardcover version, which I think is a reprint, and then the paperback, like the original one's about $90.
Okay.
Let's see.
Now James is enabling.
I am enabling you guys to
Really?
purchase, because I was already talking about that I paid way too much for that double signed Skin Breaker San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
That's part of the fun.
Yeah, and now getting you guys into this.
And I do need to read some stuff from Silver Golden Age, but I don't do that enough.
Yeah, there's some good stuff. Some of it's hard to read, but there is some good stuff.
It's good to know.
And we
Definitely have to look into it.
see, I don't have a guy in the chair to pull up stuff for me. I don't, not yet. I don't have my guy.
It's nice to have somebody who's just not drawing, who's just monitoring the chat and info.
With StreamYard you can do that, right? You just leave them backstage and then they can, if you give
you
them
can have so we have a trying to think of the right word. It's not tech, but we have a guy that sits back and does all the monitoring of everything for our show on Mondays.
Okay.
He's from the EXP channel, so we broadcast there too, and so they supply somebody to producer. That's the word I'm thinking of.
You just give them that status within StreamYard, and then they
can. And he has control of all the stuff in the back, and he can pop in if he wants and talk.
That's
all
cool.
That fun stuff.
That's cool. Yeah, StreamYard's pretty cool, man. I gotta say, it's I'm thinking I might
like, what do I use? I was like,
because there's no way with Squadcast, there's no way to go live through it, and now this has made me realize I might like this better than Squadcast. So I'm like, okay,
lives are so much easier because you don't have to do all the pre-planning and
and even the ability for, like, if I do a record my podcast with somebody not live, I can keep the studio the same way and have it automatically play the intro and all that. So
yeah.
It's takes a lot of the extra work. It saved me on the back end editing too.
Yeah, that sounds like a no-brainer.
See how well things worked out? You did your live stream and I did mine. And I was like, hey, let's link.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, and Yevgeny and I had actually talked about doing this a while back when he was on, and then just slipped through the cracks for me, and I completely spaced on it. And then I remembered, I'm like, oh man, now I need to make sure I invite Yevgeny on, because he was there when the seeds of the idea were planted, right?
Oh, I was there, we'll hang out.
You and I talked about doing some art too when you had me on for my interview.
That's right. See, it's been in the works for a while.
Perfect.
There you go.
I'm glad we're doing this. This is always fun.
Yeah,
also,
me too.
Also, it makes you draw. Not really forcing you to draw, but it kind of makes you put the pencil down to draw a little bit. Start do something while you're on the screen.
Yeah.
If your life gets busy, at least you did some of that.
Yeah.
I do like jamming, because when I'm like streaming by myself, I feel like I'm like performing. I gotta make sure this works. Yeah, make sure this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
But this
Been there.
is fun.
And you get to bounce ideas and chat off of each other instead of
Mhm.
by yourself. It's kind of hard to find topic.
Totally.
And you meet new people.
Yeah, exactly.
Jorge says, would James Cameron's original script for Spider-Man have been better than what we got from Sam Raimi? We will never know. Exactly.
He's really stirring the pot now.
We will never know. Release the James oh wait, there is no James Cameron cut. It never made it to that point.
Yeah,
It would have been cool to see.
it probably would have been cool to see.
Wasn't that Leonardo he wanted to be Spider-Man?
Yeah, I think he wanted DiCaprio to play Spidey.
DiCaprio almost played Anakin too.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
And Nick Swartzen. Wasn't it Nick Swartzen was just on a thing recently? He's saying his agent was like, yeah, I want you to go read for this thing for Star Wars. He's like, what? And then it actually ended up being the role of Anakin. He's
Oh,
like,
wow.
why the hell did you think I would be suitable for this?
wow. Isn't he doesn't he do comedy mostly?
Yeah, he's in a lot of Adam Sandler's movies.
That's what I thought. Okay.
He was also on that show, Reno 911.
Mhm.
Yes.
He was always like the
Was he the roller skater guy?
yeah, the prostitute. He's like, no, I was just handing him oranges in his lap. I was just reaching through the window and handing him oranges. I wasn't doing anything.
Oh, that show was hilarious. My wife
Yeah.
loved it. We both used to laugh a lot on that.
Just handing him oranges. That's looking good, Brian.
Well, thanks. I'm trying to go for the upside down hang, maybe.
Yep. Classic. Yeah, McFarlane would always do that that upside down. He would do that cool where he'd have him like with his feet together, like on the web like this. Upside down.
Let me ask y'all this. Do you think Mark Bagley is underrated for his run on Spider-Man?
I'd say he's underappreciated just as an artist in general. Just because he doesn't have that maybe that flashy style that was popular during the time that he was on there.
But he was though.
Yeah, he was a friggin' workhorse and like so consistent and all of that. So yeah, I think he's just one of those guys that kind of underappreciated, kind of fell through the cracks.
Yeah,
Mark holding the Bagley. Everybody.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I first saw his stuff, I'm like, as a kid, I'm like, man, this
that Maximum Carnage run.
Oh, dude, like that's classic comic stuff right there.
Well, I don't know how the story went, but from what I'm looking at his work, and that is a cool Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, and he did that Maximum Carnage like with the first appearance of Carnage and everything.
Wow!
And that cover is iconic.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome.
And he came in after McFarlane left, right?
Yeah, he was on there.
McFarlane and then
Larson was on there. Yeah,
right.
And that's some of Larson's most underappreciated work, in my opinion, too. Like he did an amazing job on his Amazing Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah, I'd say he's underappreciated or underrated. Yeah.
That Surfer is given you're giving Michael Turner vibes.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, you got the way I'm gonna give you the stage. The way you drew his obliques and his serratus is very, very Michael Turner. I like it.
Thank you. He compared to Michael Turner. Yeah, hit Michael Turner, man.
Gone way too soon.
Way too soon.
I'm just giving each the stage real quick to see. Brian's got that upside down Spidey going on. We got Big Barda,
Big bar.
Mr. Yevgeny, working on a personal piece.
I'm gonna have a dark side descending,
Nice.
Sweet.
kind of vague, you know. His
Yeah,
arms
yeah.
behind his body and all that. Good times.
And I'm kind of tightening up my little
Yes.
Spidey,
There you go.
getting the structure in there.
I guess if I'm on here next time, you know, you tell me what we're drawing, I'll draw the same thing.
Well, that you see, that's the thing, because Ed and I were going to discuss that when we were testing everything 30 minutes before, but then when everything blew up, we were like, oh man, we just got to get it going. Wing it.
I just started how I start figure
Yeah.
drawing, thumbnailing.
Gotcha.
Now at the, we did do that thing. I think that's kind of cool. Like maybe we have for future ones, we have the viewers kind of, I'll do like a Q&A thing where they can submit like questions on drawing topics, like something they're looking for help on. And maybe like the first, 15-30 minutes of the stream, we kind of each give our take on an answer for their question. And give tips. And I think that could be a very helpful segment to do. But yeah, having a little bit more of a plan of what we're working on would be cool.
Hey, first time, man. First time we didn't blow up.
I think we're not doing bad. We're streaming to 2 different places at once. We're on X and we're over here. So, and I think we've reached our peak amount of viewers concurrently. Right now, we got 16 total.
Oh, wow.
We got
Thanks,
12. Guys. We got 12 on X and 4 via YouTube.
Sweet.
That's awesome. And we'll probably go for about another 15 minutes here or so, I think.
That's perfect.
Because then I gotta get some other things done around here today. Yeah, anything that makes me sit down and commit time to drawing. Like I was telling Ed, I do like I try to have a goal of 30 minutes a day, but sometimes that can fall through the cracks. Jorge's stirring the pot some more. He says, "Do you think Star Wars can be saved?"
Oh, he really starting.
He's bringing in all the topics.
Oh my goodness! You want to make sure we get that controversy, that clickbait.
Yeah. No, I do think it can be saved. I don't think it's as far gone as people may think. There's been some bright spots. I don't think it will ever capture the feeling that it gave those of us who were around for the original trilogy or the generation that came up from the prequels, because you have such a strong impression of how those things impacted you. It's like trying to capture lightning in a bottle. So I think there's going to be new stuff that we like, but I don't ever expect to be given that same feel I got when I saw the originals.
Yeah. I agree with what you said.
And being growing up in Soviet Russia, I didn't get to see the originals until way later.
Right.
Yeah. It was eye-opening, to say that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You're like, what? He's his dad?
I saw that, and when they re-released it in the 90s.
Yeah.
So I got the OG and then the prequels all in one shot as a 7, 8, and 9-year-old.
Oh, nice.
So when I saw that, I was like, "Yo, what?" What got me as a kid was when they revealed Vader, like under the mask. That stuck with me as a kid, man.
I think I'm with you on that one.
Did it scare you, Ed?
It didn't scare. I was just like shocked. I didn't know what to
It
expect.
scared you. Don't lie.
I
It's okay. It's
had
okay.
I had some nightmares. I ain't gonna-
I traumatized my son when he was like 7, I think. We started watching the movie. We liked him and it was great. And then we got to Empire and he at the end of Empire he got under the blankets and he wouldn't come out. And
Oh,
like,
man.
he's like, why did Luke burn his daddy? We're like, oh God, okay.
You're like, we
There-
may have miscalculated.
Right.
There was a part that freaked me out in Empire when Yoda was like, "You will be."
Oh yeah, yeah,
Will be. I was like,
Classic.
"Ugh."
yeah. Because he went from being all cutesy, giggly, joking
Yeah.
around, and he's like, yeah,
I don't like this puppet right now. It's giving me vibes.
yeah. You want nothing haunts me more than when they did the practical Yoda in the prequels, though. Before they changed it to CG, because he was haunting. They did him off the mold, but it had like deteriorated and stuff, so
Yeah.
he didn't look right at all.
No, it did not.
Poor Yoda.
Yeah, Yoda had a bit of a time there.
Mhm.
We don't talk about that phase with Yoda. He recovered from that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the Star Wars, in regards to the question if it can be saved, there's a lot of animated shows that they have done that were fantastic.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
Mhm.
Clone Wars was amazing.
Yes, they might
Fantastic.
need to get back to that. Maybe try to rekindle with that a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
a
and
fan
those
of
shows.
the Bad Batch. That was
Oh
a
yeah,
great
Bad
show,
Batch
too.
was
Bad
good.
Batch was pretty good.
Yeah. And those shows, those cartoons really added to the lore, right? Like they filled in a
Yes.
lot of gaps, and they make the movies more enjoyable, in my opinion, when you go back and watch them.
Yeah.
Those Star Wars Visions cartoons, those are great.
Yeah,
too,
those
like
are
the
great
alternate
too.
reality
Yes.
stuff, the what
Yeah.
if kind of stuff. Yeah.
I agree. I like those.
The last one, what was it? The Underworld or something like that?
Yeah, Tales of the
Mhm.
Underworld.
Yeah, it was really good.
With Adventures?
I
Is that
think
Adventures?
that
What's one?
I'd love to see an animated like Luke Skywalker, like between 4 and 5 or 5 and 6,
Yeah.
Like I think that'd be I think Star Wars could be saved if they just kind of fix Luke,
I keep
Just give
seeing
him-
stuff they keep
give him
putting
his
like
proper dues.
Sebastian Stan.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah.
looks a lot like Mark Hamill.
He does look like Mark Hamill. It's crazy.
Yeah, and Mark Hamill actually kind of gave his blessing on if Sebastian Stan ever wanted to play Luke. He was like, "Oh, I think that'd be great." So
I think having
Yeah.
like a late 30s,
Yep.
early 40s Luke.
I would
like,
rather
prime
see
Luke.
him do that than try to do the AI or the face swap.
Yeah.
Like it looked good. Like they got it like really good.
But for a whole movie though,
But for a whole movie, that's gonna be tough. But I
Yeah.
don't know, man. Some of this AI is getting insane.
it is getting pretty wild.
Like usually I can tell, but there's been a couple of things that got me. There was like a couple of trailers,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh man!" And I'm like, "Wait, no, this isn't real."
Don't get got. Don't get got.
But when I find something like that, I'm just like, okay, this is from this movie. This is from this movie. Okay, moving on. This is not.
Yeah,
But they do get crazy.
they do.
You're right. You're right. But when you were, what is it, video file, just watch movies all the time and seen enough of them, you start catching it
Yeah,
Mhm.
quickly.
but think about how rapidly it's gone from looking like crap to being very close to indistinguishable
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
in like
it's
a
insane.
year, in like a year's time.
Yeah.
So it's like,
'Cause that's the nature of AI.
imagine,
It's always learning.
yeah, imagine 10 years from now what it's going to look like,
Yeah.
or even 3 years from now. It's going to be to the point where you can't tell.
It's
Yeah.
going to be something like da-dum, dum, da-dum.
Exactly.
Dun, dun,
Then you got all these robots, man. You see the one that just set some running record, like quickest time of a robot like running, and
Nah, I didn't see that.
but it like ran a dude over.
Oh,
Like
no.
ran into a dude and like knocked him over. Like
Holy
kept
cow.
running past him. All
Well-
right, since we're getting close, the Dawn is here. The Dawn of X. He's prolific over on X. I always see his posts. He says, "Hey guys,
Hey,
everything looks awesome."
Oh, I followed the Don. Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
He's cool.
oh yeah,
Dawn draws stuff. Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah.
Dawn.
I'll be on his channel on September 6th.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, sweet.
We'll be jamming.
As we get close to the end here, I want to make sure that I let everybody know where to find you guys. So I'm going to, while you guys continue to draw, I'm going to do something technical here real quick. So if you hear my keyboard clattering away, clack-a-lacking over here, you're going to know I'm up to something.
Up to no
no
good.
good.
Yep. Hey, I'm just doing my hosting duties here.
Well, I just found out I'm up for a CBC award last night, so that's kind of
Wow.
Oh,
Whoa.
congratulations, man.
That's
Congrats.
awesome news, man.
for. I do a lot of shorts with my art and stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
up for best shorts. So
Oh, that's
sweet.
great.
That's that is awesome, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
What kind of shorts do you do?
I set a lot of stuff to music and do like just a lot of image, do rapid fire image stuff or
Sweet.
Yeah, he does a lot of really cool clips on it. He's got an awesome channel.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah. That's why I want to make sure I'm going to put everybody's channel tags up here at the end so people can make sure they go over and follow.
also do a lot of
Expect to
videos
follow.
of artists that inspire me and stuff. So like I'll have John Byrne or Mike Zack or George Perez or whoever. I have like a lot of examples of their art set to music and stuff. So
Nice.
Definitely checking that out.
All right. Let's do this. Man, that stuff's looking good, guys. Ed, you are fast, man.
Storyboards, man. I had to learn to be fast. Thank you. I appreciate that. Not fast when I'm working on this new cover. I've been working on it all summer.
Well, that one's been giving you some fits,
Yeah.
but that's
I care
normal.
I care too much is what it is.
Well, it's not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
It's definitely a good thing. Because if it doesn't look good to you and you don't want to put out a bad work out there in the world,
Exactly.
That's a good quality in an artist.
Thank you.
Well, as we're wrapping up here at the end, let's start with Ed. Why don't you let everybody know what they need to be looking out for from you coming up? Because I know there's a lot in the works.
Yeah, so I'll give you guys a sneak peek. I gave it a sneak peek earlier when we started, so I'll give one now. This is the cover I'm working on for an upcoming Kickstarter campaign for a one-shot fable called Eno the Desert King. It's a book I worked on. Thank you. It's a book I worked on and released in 2019, and then I self-funded it. I funded it myself, but talking to some podcasters and other people, they're like, hey, where can we get a book? You should crowdfund, you should do this. So that was like last year, and I had a rough kind of year. My dad got sick, and I said, I am going to crowdfund. I will, I'm going to do it when everything settles down. So once everything settled down, my dad's good, and I was working on this pretty much all summer. So I'm ready to do it. Ready to get
Awesome,
started
man.
on that. And I'll give you guys a second.
Hold on. Let me give you the solo layout here so everybody can see that a little better.
Let me make sure they see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got that
so
that
cool.
lens flare effect. I like that.
I had to get that. What's his
cool.
name? Drew Struzan, man. I had to get
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's great. One of my favorites.
Ah, man, he's the best. Apparently, he's like sick right now. You know,
Uh-oh.
Yes,
it's not looking
he's not
too
doing
good
too
for
well.
him.
No.
That sucks.
So shout out to Drew Struzan.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Alright.
so I'm almost done, and I'll give you a second. This is a second preview for something probably next year, at least. But this is the first page
Ooh.
that I'm working on for something.
Look at all those. Look at your perspective.
That
Your
perspective.
rulers.
action.
Yeah.
You know
Nice.
what I'm saying? So two completely
power.
different
The
styles.
Awesome.
power of Clip Studio.
Yeah. Power of imagination.
Yes.
So two totally different styles, and I love it. So
That's
look
awesome.
forward to Kickstarter or Fund My Con. I'm still going back and forth, but more than likely Kickstarter soon. I'll announce soon.
Awesome, man.
Thank you.
And the Don hooked us up. He liked and shared us out too.
Hey, thank you.
Sweet. All right, I'm gonna take you off of here, and then I'm gonna give Mr. Yevgeny the stage. Let us know about that commission deal and what you got in the works right now, my friend.
Oh, hey guys. Well, I appreciate that, James. Got the commissions list open. Got 26 spots open for October. Single character commissions that I'm doing for OAX. I will be at OAX in February. So if you wanted to personally deliver them there, I will be there to deliver it for you. Details on my Instagram. You can find my posts. And other than that, just been doing some cover work and for some indie comics like Fate 68 comics. I did recently a cover for it, so look out for their Kickstarter. And I think I posted it I will post it in my links in bio. So yeah.
Awesome. Very good stuff, man. Always.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Always inspired by your work.
I
And
appreciate it.
Mr. Brian, Mr. Bigby McFly, what's in the works right now, my friend? What do you got that you would like to tell everybody about?
I'm just a humble construction worker who does artwork.
And has
I don't
an
get to
epic
do art on the regular. So
and has
I
an
wish.
epic YouTube channel. Don't leave that part out.
Well, there's that. But yeah, so I'm up for an award. So if people can go over and vote for me on CBC Awards, that'd be awesome. CBCawards.org, I believe, is the website.
Right on.
Yeah, we're going to be doing some more. I'll show some stuff real quick. We're doing some more fundraising for Heroes for Heroes. So I'll be selling some more prints. I'll show some of those off real quick, if that's okay.
Yes, please do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ed and Yevgeny, you should reach out to Bigby and ask him about this, because I did a piece that my Lobo piece actually was auctioned to go to this cause here, and they're doing another round of it. So if you got anything that you want to donate to be auctioned,
hear from you.
Yeah, all the money goes to a great cause.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
There's
awesome.
Spidey, there's Cap.
Oh, I love that Werewolf by Night.
Yeah.
Man Thing versus Predator.
Nice.
Superman.
Is that Man Thing? Is that the one you did for Brandon from Mon Comics?
It is, yeah.
Nice.
So I try to take like a snapshot. So a lot of these are they're not they're
they're
they
prints,
look kind of
right?
cool because they look almost like sketchbooky because they're just
Mhm.
snapshots with my phone. So
Yeah.
So Superman there.
Nice. Darkwing.
Sweet.
Cthulhu.
Awesome. Oh, that's nice.
Space Madness there.
Oh, I remember when you were at the earlier stages on that one.
Yeah. This one was from Mike from Lunch Money Comics.
Yep.
I was surprised to see.
I was gonna say, who did it first?
I did it. I did it like this is from what's it say 23. So
Yeah.
I did it on live on Geek Out with Roscoe's channel.
Because that's the variant. That's exactly almost identical to the variant for the Deadpool Batman.
Yeah.
Right? Yep. Yeah, I got
That's a sick.
Oh.
Yep.
Hulk.
Oh, good light source.
Yeah.
Love it.
Awesome.
Oh,
There
nice.
you go.
Back to
Booty
the
action.
cakes again.
There we go.
Oh, and again.
Yep.
My blood sugar high with all these cakes.
Yeah. Lots
Oh,
of
there you
cake.
go. Yeah.
Baroness, Shazam, Cthulhu. So yeah,
More
lots of different,
Cthulhu.
what was that? Hulk, World War Hulk. Some stuff I did for a tryout for Wizards of the Coast. So some different things there, different styles.
Nice.
Yeah, the colored dragon, Tree Man, Wraith.
That's
Zombie
quite
Blast.
the body of work.
Yeah, really.
And then my original 6-page submission for trying to get work with DC back in the day. So
Nice.
yeah, so so selling off like a lot of the print sets. So if you guys are interested in those, keep an eye out. Bookmark Heroes for Heroes on Heroes for Heroes Comics on Instagram, or Bronze Age Nerd is also the other channel, and we'll be doing more announcements for that stuff. So and then we're also doing original art on there. We'll have another original art stream coming up. We do live drawing, and we auction off other people's finished pieces that can't make the stream. So yeah,
Very cool.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. Anything you guys want me to put in the description? Once YouTube, I know it takes them a while to process the live for replay and all that, but I'll go in and I'll update the description, include any links you guys want to have in there. So
There's my original for the
Heroes
Heroes for Heroes that I did live on the stream. Yeah, so it's a Mike Zeck inspired Batman.
Nice. Yeah, all three of you guys, make sure you send me any links you want included. I'm gonna pop your ats in here across the bottom. Got at Nerdy Mewzings, at Edward Lilley Art, at Yevgeny Sokolov Art, and at Bigby McFly. That's all of our Instagram handles. A lot of us have the same handle on X or all the other places, YouTube and all of that. Some of them might differ a little bit, but if you search our names, you will be able to find it. Man, this has been really fun, guys. I appreciate you being on here today.
Very fun. Thanks for inviting me.
Well, hang out with me. I'll meet you guys backstage to wrap things up and chat a little bit more. But everybody that's joined us today, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you keep your eyes out for announcements of upcoming streams. We'll definitely be doing this again. And in the meantime, everybody, keep it nerdy.